I guess this is better. The Shield of the Realm, baby. Deck is called I Hate Slithy. And we'll play it till 2 losses. Or, heaven forbid, 3 wins. Let's get it done. Let's just get it done. Let Slithy dork out over this. And you guys who might enjoy seeing me jank out really hard, I don't know, maybe you'll get something out of this. Easy keep. I like the idea of dousing dagger because when you equip up the swift blade, you might hit the opponent despite the plants. Shield of the Realm beats up on red? What? Bizarre. Who comes down first? I guess I'd like to Vindicate. Boo! I'm ready. Have some plants. I hope they're not playing tokens. That's probably not good for me. So the Dowsing Dagger, it flips into a Black Lotus. And when it flips into a Black Lotus, what happens is we can use the mana to play Helm of the Host, because what else would you do with it? It's not even legendary. You can do it more than once. Frickin' broken. Oh, it's all good. It's not really a rule mop. It's like the only rule is you have to be funny. If you are funny, I will always forgive you for going for the humor. Alright, 5 mana, what can that do? We could just drop the Helm and equip it up next turn, that's pretty tight, but we could also have another dagger ready to roll. Opponent with an oops. I guess we can play the Vanguard, so we have something in the air, and another dagger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Gabriel? Long time no see indeed, thanks for coming back to the CGB show. The opponent gets some scries. It's just part of the appeal here. I triggered it from the first strike, but not from the second. Yeah. Double strike, baby. That's how double strike works. I don't know what to tell you this deck. This deck is a Warhammer tribute, I guess. It's soldiers plus equipment is somehow important. I don't know. I'm kind of confused myself. That's not good. It's very, very bad. Can't equip this turn, but I can play you. See, if I suit up over here, though, it's not big enough, right? And this would just be not big enough either. It's not good. All right, no attacks. Let's see what happens next. I think we're gonna get beat up. What do you guys think? I have nothing good to copy. It's not good at all. They're gonna block you, so they really, really want to block this. that just forces me to re-equip later, which that's fine. I have got a bit of mana. Who wants to carry this? I guess we'll put it over here. Nope, 5. 5 is too much. End turn. All right. We did our dex thing and it couldn't beat one enchanted Thorn Lieutenant, so I don't like this one bit. I am not a happy camper. This may be the last Tuesday. I may just have to kill it. The suggestions were too terrible. The suggestions just made me too miserable. We had to kill a great idea because some people just had to go too ham. All right, my turn. Don't think it matters what I do. That was terrible. One loss. Let's go get the other. You got to see a soldier with a dagger. Actually, 2 daggers. Was that good enough? Did we fulfill the requirements? The name of the deck is I Hate Slithy. Because Slithy is an absolute demon for requesting something so stupid. Jesus. Well. Somebody on my Rakdos deck? What's wrong with my chat? My chat window closed itself. Refresh. Apparently it was too bad. My computer's trying to save me from some evil spam in chat. I like Feather. Feather's a good deck. If somebody requested me to play Feather, I'd be happy. I missed you too, I guess, Avid Magic player. How you doing? Go Taj. But Feather is a common sight. This is a rare brew. I really don't care how common something is. I prefer to win. But that's okay. I mean, that's what Tuesday is for. It's for all of you absolute crazy people with weird taste to get whatever it is you're looking for in Magic. Opponent putting together some Footlight combo. They're gonna Heartfire away the Taj. That's fine. They don't know that the Taj Mahal will return. Taj round 2, baby. Taj round 2. We could also play out the True Fire Captain. I don't think the opponent has a good solution to this right now, though. Keeps buffing the Swiftblade. So much pain. God, I don't want to win. If I win, we have to play the deck again. No, Make it stop. That's awkward little block there. Could have saved a lot more life blocking Tajik. Shock Taji away. I guess if they had set stops, they could have done that before the Mentor happened. That's okay. Taj number 3. Another Footlight Fiend. 3 Footlight Fiends versus 3 Tajiks. Who wins? Are we Heartfire in again? The Heartfire will not be contained. Our opponent will go to 5. True Fire Captain has interesting text. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player. When you're at 5 life, that might be painful. That might be painful. What you gonna do when True Fire Captain and its ability run wild on you? Apparently that Magic host was more than one viewer. We jumped up to 158, so if you're here from the Magic channel, thank you very much for dropping in. It's me, it's CGB, and today is a viewer deck day. One of my viewers is a joker and a massive moron, and I say that in a loving way, because he's making me play this deck, which is, I guess, based on Warhammer. I don't play the game, I don't know how it works. So I'm playing a deck full of Boros soldiers and equipment, and I just want to stab my try-hardy self in the eye. But it's okay, it's part of the fun, watching me get tortured by these decks. Absolutely tortured. And we won, and, well, darn it, we won. So we play until 2 losses or 3 wins, and that was supposed to be my second loss so I could get out of here, but nope. Nope. Apparently, I must play the deck more. Which of these cards is the worst? Probably the Shield of the Realm. Alright, so land, Sky Knight, do some nonsense, War Boss, do more nonsense. Johnny's welcome. Sweet. Yeah. There's free token potential and the dagger might go over the top. So, your first time seeing us live, make us proud. No, you do not pin this on me. This is a viewer's deck. This is a viewer deck. You cannot hold me. I can't be held responsible. I'm like the freshman by the Verve Pipe. I won't be held responsible. Slily built this deck in the first place. All right, let's go. Opponent choosing to block the Goblin. Take some points. Well, that's gonna be tough to beat. We saw against the Aura deck that we can't beat life-linking combos, and this is a life-linking combo. Actually, they only did Vigilance. Dagger time. Have some plants. Have some life. Have a 6/6. It's fine. This is fine. That says when it does damage to a player, right? So, guess we're going there. There is no point to anything, you guys. This deck is an abomination designed by somebody with absolute sick sense of what makes Magic fun. There's nothing to see. Absolutely nothing. All right, now you have vigilance. The beatings continue. Oh, I'm off it. Ah, that could be fun, actually. I don't say that every day. Why give vigilance? To protect Gideon. It's a smart play. Wow. Very impressive. Could have used that to kill us, indeed. But why kill us when you can torture me longer? It's just part of the appeal, I'm sure. Anyway, we got hosted by Magic for a bunch of viewers who don't want to see this garbage, so goodbye. And Slithy, I'm never doing anything like that again, just to let you know. Let's see what the Mop has for us. Mediocre Mop is next up. Let's see if it's a reasonable deck. It is. It is. Oh my gosh, give me a minute. The page has to load. Delete I Hate Slithy. Import new deck. So this one is from Mop, and Mop has a Flood of Tears deck that I guess I have to learn a little bit on the fly. Let me at least have a look at the mana. Let me make sure the mana base is okay. "26 land. Yes. Well done. Well done. Well done. What else we got here? 2 Omniscience, Flood of Tears, Time Wipe, Tameo, Mastermind, Risen Reef, Oath of Kaya, Teferi, Time Raveler, Gift of Paradise, Narset, Root Snare, and Guild Globe. I like these kind of decks. These kind of decks make me happy. And in the sideboard, Duress, Cage, Spell, Clear the Mind. I'm gonna forget. We're gonna have to look at a cheat sheet to make sure I fetch the right things. Obviously, Zakama. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're partying now. Thank God. I will do an event with this one because I like the submission. I do like a good Flood of Tears. Tameo is in case you run out of masterminds. Wow, how much masterminding are you expecting of me? This will be pretty legendary if you expect that much masterminding. Oh, I want to take a moment. Well, let's thank our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com. Let me put up a little promo card. 5% off your order if you use the code CGB5 at checkout. Please give them a chance to earn that Magic card and supply and board game business. Good folks who are helping me stay on the air for all of you. Second important thank you going out. Somebody, I think they're in the channel. I don't know if they want the credit this way, but darn it, I'm gonna throw it at them. I really want an untapped land next turn. I mean, I have 3 permanents already. I really want a land that will make this stuff untapped. Anyway, received these in the mail, these babies. You know what that is? You have to flip the image. Yeah, these are Magic the Gathering sleeves with the logo of yours truly on the sleeve. Is that not amazing? Isn't that wild? I guess I'll keeps it. But yeah, we got sleeves with the CGB logo on them. Isn't that great? That's a birthday gift. which, by the way, we're going to have a birthday celebration stream tomorrow. I was gone for my birthday, full disclosure, but we're going to pretend it's tomorrow. We're going to pretend it's tomorrow. We're all going to hang out. We're going to pretend it's my birthday. We'll have a good time. Is there a way to order? I don't know. Got them somehow. There must be a way to get them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I can still keep bottoming. I haven't played this kind of deck in a while, so it might take me a minute to get back in the flow. Anyway, our opponents only play Gift and Growth Spiral. I hope that they're on like a Field of the Dead thing and that we don't get Teferi'd. Treasure map. Something up. What's going on here? I guess I don't have a 2-mana play. I could play a Narset. Seems like the right play though is the Gift. I'm not really sure what I'm up against. Really don't know what's coming for me. What does this deck fetch in a Scapeshift matchup if that's what we're up against? We have to keep Teferi off the field. We don't have instant speed ways to wipe the board. That's a bit of a problem. So we either need our own Teferi. It looks like we need our own Teferi. If you really want to know is, well, I know the combo. But I mean, first you have to do Flood of Tears Omniscience, right? And then you run the combo. Anyway. Maybe our opponent's gonna drop a Star of Extinction upon me. I guess we don't know. Let's try Narset. We need one more permanent, and we want the Omniscience itself. Do I take the other Gift? It sets us up for a Flood next turn, but right now I'm not sure if that's going to pay off. Well, value Flood. Looks like a Hydra deck? That would be interesting, but I somehow doubt it. Doesn't sound right. Yeah, I guess I should have grabbed the other Narset. Learning moments. What phase are we in? Our opponent's attack step? That would be weird. I guess that was upkeep. It didn't light up though. Team of Reclamation doesn't usually have treasure map. Pretty weird card to see at all nowadays, to be honest. What's the play? I get a bad feeling when stuff like this is going on, when I know I'm not quite pulling my game plan off, but the opponent is definitely doing something, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's that. Of course it is. And we didn't draw a permanent, so my Flood of Tears is no values. But let's fire it off and hold back on the 1,000-Year Storm from the opponent at least. And get a card deeper in the deck. Another land. The opponent needs spells to go off with 1,000-Year Storm though. This is all kind of weird. Because they've got the Gift of Paradise. And we know that, okay, we know they only have one spell left. That could be a spell. Flood also, the opponent cleaned up their own treasures, so they don't have card draw from the Treasure Cove. All of this is kind of strange. I'm curious to see what they're up to, though. Does anybody have any idea about this 1,000-Year Storm list? Seen it anywhere before? I cannot, I don't know, it's been weird game. Weird game with weird draws. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how we're gonna combo each other. We're both like trying to combo on low resources. All right, you gonna do something with that? What you got? Nothing? All right, let's set him back another turn because we can. Opponent says good game. I don't know that it's over, but they might feel like it is. Or they might be telling me that I am doomed. Oh, okay. Okay, how do I draw as many cards as possible? I need something that just draws a bunch of cards. I guess there's Scholar for the Ages, right? Is that how it works? This is the combo part? Where we go get the Scholar? I want to make sure I do it right. Narset for a loop? Is that how it works? I don't have another Flood. You can see I don't have the Flood. Tamiyo gets back another Flood. Oops, picked the wrong thing. Like I said, haven't played this probably since like the first week of the new set, so it might take me a minute, a little while to get back in the swing of things. Yeah, you typed up the combo earlier, but I can't just go back and read it right now. I'm playing Magic. And chat goes fast. So you're saying we use we need two Masterminds, right? Or we need like all the Masterminds potentially, then we get Scholar of the Ages, then we get back Masterminds. That's what you said, right? BM? What'd I do? I mean, at this point I draw my deck anyway, right? Because I have a Guild Globe, so I just keep drawing. And then we have the Oath of Kaida in the mix, and that's the Burnout, so we don't even need that combo. Okay, I'll be in the tank here trying to get there. Then you kill them with the escapable blaze thing. I guess I'm missing the... Like, do I start the loop with only having a Mastermind's acquisition? Do I just Mastermind for Mastermind? Then Mastermind for Scholar, get back to Mastermind? Yeah, I guess I see it. I gotta think it all the way through. I mean, the less cool way to do it. Your way sounds like it takes forever, but I think everything takes forever with this deck. Hey, we got a win. Got to celebrate the wins. Hype. I'm pretty happy about it. That was a fun game. All right. Keep or Mull. I just need a land that lets one of these come into play untapped and it's an okay hand. Although all we have really is Narset. Let's see what happens. I think we're gonna get run over quickly though. Fortress, so maybe Esper. That's a card that'll do, right? No? No, it won't do, but it's something. Good old Esper. Can't play the Narset this turn. One off with that Overgrown Tomb. We are in trouble. Hey, later, Fritter. Now we're in plenty of trouble. Veto? Oh god. What a monster. I don't think I want the Omniscience yet. I think if I take the Omniscience now, I'll really regret it. Although Guild Globe is really bad with a Narset on the table. I mean, how do we get rid of this? Tutor up an Elder Spell? Gets countered. Kroggy with a $15 tip. Thank you, my friend. Okay. This is not cool. Why did you make budget replacements for me to play it? You can give me decks with cards you don't own. It's a lot better that way. No, thank you. I'd rather not play that game. All right, try that. Risen Reef showing up. Hello? Who is it? Games? We magic now? Alright, let's grind it up. Mastermind. Hard to turn that down. Oh, probably game. Don't know how we beat that deck. Yeah, don't think we've got a prayer. The joy of 4-color mana base. Still playing mono blue. All right, let's try this out. Don't suppose you'd like to tap out? No? Weird. I actually want the opponent to play a trickster or something here. No. So I'll play around a Spell Pierce and go for this. Nope. Okay, goes for the charge, but has the extra mana for another retort if necessary, maybe a Spell Pierce. Check my sideboard really quick. Looks like we're screwed. I think I gotta do better at this point. Too low on life. Okay. Now I don't want to run into a trickster, so we'll pass turn. Yeah, there's the trickster. Main phase in that trickster again. Are you going for lethal? Is that the plan here? Let's see. Snaria? Spell Pierce? Do you think they have another Wizard's Retort? Only one way to find out. So I think we play around Spell Pierce and go for the Time Wipe. Well, no, that doesn't play around Spell Pierce either. If they have a retort, I win anyway. If they have a pierce, I can buy another turn to try to draw the right land. I could also go for the Masterminds, but then I lose to a Spell Pierce. I guess so. Situation only gets mildly worse by one draw step. Yeah, but that doesn't play around Spell Pierce Lightning. If we play the Mastermind's Acquisition, they don't Spell Pierce it, and then they end up Spell Piercing the Root Snare. Alright, they don't have a retort, or they'd play it. It would have just been lethal. They might have top decked it right there. Okay, then now they get two more looks. That's pretty bad for us. I don't know why you wouldn't attack. I know that they don't deal damage, but you have to attack anyway to keep the Curious Obsession. Could have chart a course afterwards. Alright. Now I'm just dead to a trickster, so it doesn't even matter. So I guess I have to reef. Nope, that doesn't do it. Cry? Cry doesn't do it. don't think the sideboard has a tool that'll do this job. Time Raveler. I guess dive down, it doesn't protect. Well, yeah, it does, but not against a preemptive dive down. But it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Jesus. Oh, well, well. Nothing fun about that one. We'll try it again. Rebound. Still no good 2-drops. Like, what are we doing with this hand? Doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere. No Narset. I guess we're just hoping to time wipe eventually. I mean, that does more. I don't think I keep a Root Snare here. It's just negative card advantage. We're on the play. I don't know, we're probably gonna get run over no matter what, but who knows? Temple of Epiphany, what's that in? Wizards? There's a few decks sneaking around with that card. "100% wrong on that, Thor. 100% wrong." Let's get these going first. Trailblazer. All right, double reef action. Looking lovely. Getting lands for days. Holy cow. How many lands in a row is that about to be? Plenty. Plenty is the correct answer. Whew. Our opponent is also on that reef game. They got that reef game going. I don't know. Might need to time wipe them at some point. Time wipe has not impressed me in the deck, though. To be honest, like, it's been like a real loose cannon card. It's just kind of sat here in most of our games. Ooh. I mean, I guess the combo, right? Scampering Scorcher. Boom. Well, settle in. Don't think I'm gonna get to the 4th permanent. Don't need another Flood of Tears. I could grab a Mastermind, but what am I getting right now? I guess we're just saving it to go as part of the combo. Opponent has all this mana now. It's really bad. Like, their mana advantage on us is pretty huge. And this had, like, these elementals gain haste whenever a Scorcher comes down, so that's really bad. Like, everything about this is pretty ugly. I feel like even when the deck works, I'm behind. Combo too hard. Black, black, white, white. We do have Kaya's Wrath mana. Let's see what we find. Another Mastermind. I guess I need to blow things up again, huh? Maybe I just need like a Guild Globe so I have something to go with this Flood of Tears so I start accruing some value whenever I run that gauntlet. Is that too easy? Or Gift of Paradise, perhaps? I don't know, this is a tough one. Remember, we have to have 4 permanents before we can loop anything or get the Omniscience, or we have to have 2 more lands. So if your line involves like playing stuff for free, you have to remember we need either 2 more lands or 4 permanents when we cast the Flood of Tears. I don't have much time. Let's be clear, there is never much time against elementals. Scampering Scorcher and Thunderkin Awakener gives everything haste. Like, we can't expect to have time in this game. I think I'm better off getting the gift down. Can't be targeted by another Omnath trigger, which is what I'm kind of worried about. Tamiyo Flashback Fog 2X. No, Tamiyo only gets 1 fog. It doesn't get 2. Unless I'm missing something. Not to mention, it doesn't survive an Omnath trigger. One land from straight up winning. 1 land. Go, go, go. See if we can hit another land. I guess I can get up go get a root snare. Or I could flood this now, but it gives the opponent these ETBs again. Alright, let's try this. Should have the mana next turn for the Omniscience. So the line here is we're going to Root Snare him, untap Omniscience, try to go nuts. I see we are playing tier 1 decks. Nah. Not the way it works usually on Tuesday. People always ask for really crazy stuff. I can find Tameo and then Fog. Well, don't I just win? If I cast Omniscience, I can Mastermind for that, get back 2 Masterminds. Doesn't it just kind of go from there? If I go get the Scholar? And then I'm supposed to get the 1,000-Year Storm? And then how do I keep bringing back... How do I keep recasting the 1,000-Year Storm? Just Flood, right? Do I have enough permanents? Do I have enough permanents? 1 permanent, 2 permanent. 1,000-Year Storm Scholar would be 4. Like this? Is this the way it works? So how do I get back the Scholar? Just Flood of Tears, right? There's no other way to bounce it. I guess I could get this rather large permanent to untap all of my lands. And this Thought Distortion could be nice. Just to make sure they have nothing up their sleeve on me. Because why not? Untap those lands. Just in case I mess this up. Is that enough yet? Did we get there? Got him! Got him! Holy cow. Alright. There you go. I guess that's a way to just win. We just won, everybody. It happened. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Lord almighty. That's exciting. Throw in a Zakama for the funsies. I feel like it's so fancy. I feel like it's so fancy. I had somebody the other day, like, they messaged me, it was one of my patrons, and they messaged me and was like, what will happen to this deck after rotation without Mastermind's acquisition? I'm like, it's fine. There's other ways to win. So I post my link in the sub deck channel, or you post your link here and then a mod can hook it up. You can also put it in the channel. Either way works. Just put it here. I'm sure Battlecry or Right Justice will throw it on the spreadsheet. Draw the card with the opt. Okay. 2 white comes into play untapped. This also comes into play untapped. Everything's untapped. It's plenty of mana. I think we just need mana. I think mana's fine. Phoenix? I haven't played against Phoenix in what seems like forever. Globe. Do you think quadricolor elements could be done? I made a video with that that set of cards today. Can it be done? Yes. Is it good? No. But that shouldn't surprise you. It's okay. It can do really fun things. It's just that the meta is all about killing you before you do fun things. Makes it really hard to build a deck out of like 4 color if everything goes perfect nonsense. I have Graph Diggers, yeah, but that doesn't fix the Drakes. I guess the Fogs will have to hold down the Drakes. So, another Guild Globe and an Oath of Kaya, that's 4 permanents, and then all we have to do is have a land, so we'll keep you. Buzz, anybody got that deck link? Anybody gonna get that for me? Much appreciated, mods, I love you. Alright, you shocked my face. But yeah, there'll be a video of that, I think tomorrow. I think that's where I'm at on videos. I think you'll get a video of that tomorrow if you want it on my YouTube channel. I think this is a case... I really want to get to 4 permanents, but I think it's a lot better to... Well, we can definitely Oath of Kaya that thing. That'll buy us some time. We still need land. And then we can play Root Snare, protect Narset for a turn. And there's our land. So yeah, I think we're getting all set up here. We need the Omniscience. Maybe Narset can do that. More Drakes. Ugh. So do we risk the Narset to a Lightning Strike? I don't think so. I think we play Narset without a tick down. Without a tick down. It doesn't make it possible to do a flood next turn. Don't negate me. Don't do it. Yeah, if they spell pierce the Root Snare, we might lose. They have 8 damage right here. What if they do run Spell Pierce? What if I just don't play the snare and make them have another shock? What do you guys think? If they do have Spell Pierce, the play is not to play the snare. It would be their 3rd shock if that's what they have. See if they go for something. It's definitely an interesting spot. The problem is if they have the Spell Pierce, we probably lose anyway. Probably. Alright, they have the third shock. There you go. Yep. That was a bad outing. Bad outing by the deck. So I really like this deck. I did play a lot with it early in the format. I haven't tried a lot with it since. I don't think it has enough cheap permanents. I think it's too hard to get a Flood of Tears off with the right number of permanents on the battlefield in this build. I think you have to run some other like cheap enchantment cantrip permanent stuff. I don't think that this version is, I don't know. Obviously, if you sniped it from Ollie, he puts a lot of work into his build, so I don't want to put him down or anything. I just like a version with cheaper cards. I think it's too expensive, and yeah, it was just pretty sad. But some of that could be me. Plenty of pilot error to go around. All right, Mop, thanks for the deck. Giraffe, it's your time. Although, actually, this is the moment right here when we're between decks. If anybody wants to gift a sub to the community or donate $5, they can bump to the top of the queue. If you have a deck in the queue that you want at the top, now is the opportunity. We'll give you 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Giraffe is going to be the winner. So we're going to stick with Giraffe, and it looks like Angels and Bolus's Citadel is what we're going to be playing. Man, my voice is hurting, guys. Have mercy on me if I sound bad, if I play bad. I have had a really terrible day, and my voice is definitely going out. So I've got to be careful how much talking I do. 2-drop spot needs work, and I don't like Pride Mites. What the hell is this song? I hates it. Remove from playlist. Alright. Angel. One Resplendent Angel in your life gain deck? Is this a budget thing? If so, I need you to fix it. Because we shouldn't be playing the budget version. Yeah, this is a really ugly curve. I also don't really know about Seraph of Scales. There's no Lyra, which is probably the best angel. Moment of Craving's not that good of a card. Nobody plays it anymore. For good reason. I think the Pride Mates are bad as well. Well, I mean, you still don't want to give me an incomplete deck, right, Obese? Shouldn't you? I get that you don't want to spend the wild cards, but I've already got them. Don't punish me and the viewers. Like, you can fill out the deck with like your fantasy team, right? All the things that you would play if you could. Like, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So we're gonna have a big curve no matter what. Let's see, what's the land count? 25? Definitely need more of that. I like life gain lands as much as anybody, but scry lands are significantly better. Remove the Oath of Kaias. I think it's part of the life gain package. At least it's a removal spell that gains life. I agree we don't need all of them, but We are running Citadel. We'd want Moment of Craving if we didn't have the Oath of Kaya. Sorin is pretty good, probably better than Seraph most of the time, but there's a lot of Angelic Devotion here. With 4 Contempts, I don't think I need Cast Down. I really hate Pridemate. Duress, it's kind of a weird choice. Like, if our opponent's a control deck, Duress doesn't help. Like, we're probably not going to win that game. Probably never going to win that game in a million years. Probably still use something else early. I like the occasional Disfigure. I just think that there won't be a good window for it with this many 4s. Like, you'll have to have it on turn 1 or never, which I don't like. The Sorin is an interesting idea. There's just so many 4-drops already. The curve is an abomination. It needs something early. Maybe another Cast Down is the answer. It just feels like it does. It just feels like it's so weak. And then the Citadel, it's like, what are we doing? What's Citadel do? Just more angels, right? It just makes more and more and more angels. Is that really worth it? There's no such thing as easy value with Citadel. No such thing. It's a 6-mana card, and it has to sit on the battlefield to be useful. So you will never, ever get what you are calling easy value that way. I still don't feel right. Don't feel even close to right about it. Feels like a mess. Some people did mention the Moment. I guess I do have to have enough planes to play Bishop of Wings on time. But we do need double black and then eventually triple black. Ugh. That is really ugly. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it expensive. It is what it is. That's a different deck, kitty. That's a different deck. It's supposed to be an angel deck. The life is to trigger the angels. It's not to be a life gain deck. I already added Godless Shrine's Lightning. I think I did. If you make me go back and look twice, I never trust you again. There they are. Now I don't trust you. See what we did there? Alright, we're just gonna play it in regular play to 2 losses or 3 wins and then move to the next one. If I get inspired, we might go in and tinker with it more. Right now I'm just worried that we're building a kind of an awkward mid-range deck in an aggressive format. Especially an aggressive format with combo kills. Like, you just can't play fair mid-range around combo kills. But we'll give it a try. Slow, but the deck's slow. So I guess we roll with it and count on the life gain to keep us alive, even if our opponent gets out to a good start. Esper control in free play? Maybe. Hero. Gotta save my voice a little bit, guys. I'm really sorry. I know you like hearing me talk, but I'm struggling. Let's see what the opponent does with Teferi here. Either way, we can remove it next turn. Curious to see if there's a follow-up.
Might be a bad idea.
3-mana draw. You know that they're sitting with a Mortify, some kind of removal spell for their turn.
This is part of my worst defeat.
Hero returns. Don't feel like I can use a Contempt here. But if I play a Shalai, it's almost certainly going to die so easily. There's just no good plays. It would be really nice to draw a Bishop, and then I could play that with an Angel. Maybe I do just have to Contempt this. Our opponent is stuck on mana. Yeah, and then maybe the Citadel can take over with getting us some extra plays. Esper's still going to be really good. It's just a good color combination. There was only a very brief periods of time in Magic where it's not good at the things it wants to do. Oh, this is going well. I'm enjoying this. Good turn, good turn. Good turn, good turn, good turn. That's why we played the stabilize the board game rather than the throw our angels down and hope it works out game. Wow, you didn't dispark the Citadel? You better have another dispark. You better have another dispark. I am stunned. Okay. I mean, I guess my opponent might have just died to the angels, I suppose. Let's see that hand. Teferi, Scorn, Narset, Command the Dread Horde. Well, we're gonna need to get your life total lower, buddy. Careful. Don't think it matters, but hey, let's flex some scales at our opponent, show him what's up. Alright, dead to an Oath of Kaya off the top, guys. Well, not exactly. Oh yeah, the opponent could bounce Shalai with the Tyrant Scorn, and then Oath of Kaya my face, and I'm dead. One bishop and I'm golden. Unfortunately, our one bishop got killed. The opponent at least cut the engine in half. Death Touch Tribal. So I looked into that. I thought it was really horrible. Oh, don't be Oath of Kaya. Don't be Oath of Kaya off the top. Okay. That was scary. That was really scary. Not gonna lie, everybody. I was afraid. The deck wants me to kill myself. It really does. It keeps on feeding me, like, ways I could definitely kill myself. Oh my goodness. Well, you have the command the Dread Horde. Can you pull a win somehow? You only have 10 life. And you don't have my own angels to gain you any life off the bishop. And that's game. What were you saying? Lightning? Lightning said next game on turn 2 when they played a hero. What was that? Would you like to say it louder? Can't hear ya. It's okay. I've been wrong about that plenty of times. I screw that up all the time. I'm constantly calling my own demise on turn 2. It's kind of like giving myself a way to fight back. So the idea behind Death Touch Tribal is the 4-mana Vraska. Unfortunately, 4-mana Vraska is a really bad card, and so are a lot of the Death Touch creatures. Not to mention, Magic's just not played with a bunch of little creatures on the ground anymore. It's just terrible. You might call it cool. It's just terrible, though. Now, there are some games, like you can play for fun, but there's not really a fun mode. Like every format I play in, whether it's an event or whether it's just off on the side, like free play, right? Nobody plays for fun. Nobody plays for fun. It's all about killing the opponent as fast as you possibly can. Bad draw. See, this is free to play. This is complete free mode. Our opponent's only goal is to kill us by turn 4. They don't want to play Magic with us. They just want us to die. You couldn't get away with this very long in your local LGS. Nobody would play with you, and nobody would want you around, but here in the arena, all day, every day. The anonymity makes Magic about nothing but the face smashing. It's not about learning, it's not about interesting stuff, it's just about killing your enemy. Well, this draw has not turned out well. We can hope our opponent bricks on the land. They're probably running like 13 lands, right? Oops. Well, that's what you get for having a deck that has triple black and double white in it. You get mana punished. You kind of deserve it. Okay. I guess I need something to try to trade with Krenko before this game is completely over. Down to 6. Definitely too many things, and I am a white mana short of surviving the turn. And we know they have lethal. All right, game 3. Must win to continue. I mean, I can't mulligan 3-land hands just because we don't have a plains, but I mean, this is exactly the kind of thing. Like, this deck can't exist. It's just no good. But we'll see. Top deck of plains, and suddenly are the greatest Magic players on Earth. Jesus, I played so much mono blue today. Hey! Look at that. Look at that. Perhaps we'll see the god draw after all. Greatest player confirmed. Confirmed. Suck it, Blue Mage. Winged words. Ugh, voice. I also think this card is very ungood. I know, not a popular take. I wouldn't run it. It's a trap. She's a trap. Smooth as a cheese grater. Thanks. So nice to hear that when you're already concerned about your voice. Feels good, man. All those 4-drops. Couldn't have one to play this time. I was hoping you might consider unsummoning this. Winged words. Bringing them out. Keeping the words coming. Red mana! I bet our opponent was hoping to have that a lot sooner. Boo! Hideous. Alright, still leaves a Lyra to deal with. Up to a 5/5 because we are now above 25. I know, all that text. What you gonna do, Terramander? I know you can be a 5/5, but my creatures are pretty strong. It's pretty strong 5/5s. And will this Citadel resolve? Temple of Epiphany to the top. So many choices. Enigma Drake. Okay. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Anybody? Anybody got an explanation for me? Just epic brain fart? The true epicest of brain farts? Oh my lord. Oh my lord, that was precious. I will gladly trade. We're gaining a whole bunch of life. Magic is easy. Just chump attack. Just mind trick your opponent into throwing things into the abyss. The Drake is crackling. Pew! Sure. Seems good, man. Do I contempt my own thing to keep going? Doesn't seem wise. When your opponent's at 5, let's just finish the game. All right, 2-2. This is it. Or no, 2-1. This is it. It's the last game either way. Will we finish with a 3-1 record, or will we finish with a 2-2 record? Is Angel Citadel a winner, or will it be a loser? Le who? Je her. Ace Ventura fans. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I didn't even see on time that I should just be winning the game. That's my bad. Seems nice. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever cast Vraska's Contempt, but I know I'm going Bishop, Angel, Angel. Hey, who put a swamp in this deck? At least the top of our deck has corrected our mana issues for 2 games in a row. Have to have this one first so we gain 5 life for the Angel trigger. Hey, Clicks with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Give a little applause, a little bit of channel hype. I very much appreciate you. Keeps me here doing my show. You are useless right now. So I can even attack with my bishop if I wish. Set you to 30, make another angel. Smash, smash. So much life. 5 life per angel, you might say. Opponent has, well, let's see what you can do. You got an Ugin, Vivian Reed. Down goes Resplendo, I'm sure. Spirit. This can go face. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 10. Get you to 1? Doesn't seem bad. Well, if we're going to remove the Vivian anyway, we'll go here and here. And we can do 8, have Contempt open. Or we can just Oath of Kaya the face here. Which isn't bad either. Gets an extra point in there and puts the opponent in range of a top-decked Oath of Kaya anyway, even if they somehow answer the board. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love Citadel. Fun card. It's just, you kind of got to play it, like, Citadel deserves to be played with other good cards, just to be honest. You don't need to gain 1,000,000 life for Citadel to be good, you just need to gain some good life. A little incidental life here and there. That's why it's good in Esper Hero. The Golgari Citadel deck is interesting, but hey, on the bright side, this deck did go 3-1. We did do some sweetness. Now, we made a lot of changes to the deck before even playing it. In hindsight, you may even need to cut these for some of those life gain lands. The mana was pretty rough. Other than that, it's really straightforward. I still don't like Angel Vitality, and I think that there's got to be a better like 2-drop or some early drop to play that can do better work for you than Angel of Vitality. I'm just not a fan of the card. Now, that might be just me. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of more changes because I think it's just really not my style of deck. All right. Onward. Thank you for the deck, Obese Giraffe. Next up, so we're going to do a 10-second countdown. If you have a deck in the queue, you want to bump it by all the way to the top of the queue with a $5 donation or a gift sub to the community, you can do that. If not that, then Battlecry 1986, mod here at the channel, is next on the list with a brought back memes. Brought back memes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do the brought back memes. So I don't even know how many brought backs I have. Do not suggest my lands. So right away we know that we have to play with a lot of white mana. And this card reads, choose up to 2 target permanent cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. Return them to the battlefield tapped. So I guess we're looking for things that can sacrifice for value, especially for free. And we're looking for any requirements that make us sacrifice things. What do you guys think? Are we supposed to play this with Lotus Field? This is the one everybody looks at right away. Sacrifice 2 lands. So on turn 3, if your board is empty and you have 2 white sources and a Lotus Field, you can use Brought Back to get back the lands that you sacrificed to the Lotus Field by floating the mana. Gideon? Planar Cleansing. What do you play with Planar Cleansing? There's our Giddy boy. Here's some cleansing action. Got all that. What else do you run? Make the deck a sweeper tribal. Sweeper tribal. I mean, how does this play with the brought back? Too slow. All right. A conjecture loop? What is this, an instant? That's pretty interesting. I'll tell you what kind of interests me in that ballpark. Cavalier of Dawn. You could run History of Benalia. It just, a Fall of the Thran loop? That sounds really insane. Teferi, of course. But we still need some early removal. I like his Triumph a bit. So we have all 4 ofs right now. Obviously, we're going to tune it up a bit. I think that the Fall of Thran idea is pretty crazy. I'm not sure where you're going with that. I mean, like, why would we loop this? What's the point? I don't get it. We need more instants and sorceries, of course, to do with conjecture. Well, we're definitely not working on a Ashiok deck. Oh, it's really bad. No, it's just a 2-for-2 Summerson. And it's probably 2 for not 2 good cards either, so that's pretty bad. Brought back memes. I just don't... I honestly think this card is just best in a white aggro deck. And I know that that's not the memey thing that you're looking for, but if you put it in a white aggro deck, you can just smash in with all your good cards and not be worried about losing them. It's kind of like a Dovin's Veto that doesn't cost you anything. No. Orzhov with Plaguecrafter and Priest. Was it not enough? It wasn't hard enough for you to sacrifice to set up with the Priest, huh? I mean, this deck is just memey AF anyway. Don't really have an enchantment to get back unless it's like History of Benalia. So what are we sacrificing? Oh, voice. My voice is in bad shape, you guys. Blood for Bones. No. Now you're talking about 6-mana combo. No. I mean, it's interesting. You could do stuff with that. It's just, like, I don't know if any of us are living in the world that Magic is played in here, where the opponent's actually trying to kill us. It feels like that's not the plan. I don't know. Am I crazy? Well, it's my job to figure out Brought Back and to make it memey. Ugh. So, oof. Ugh. I think the only thing that can be so horrible to bring back is to Teferi his darn self. Could anything be worse to get brought back? Probably not. See, this says, choose a creature or planeswalker. All damage that would be dealt to you this turn and permanents you control is dealt to the chosen permanent instead. Vibulums. Alright. It's a lot of historic stuff. And we're bringing stuff back from the graveyard anyway. Historic. Could run some of those. But it's all about putting things into the graveyard. That's the awkward part. Historic. What do you return? Creature card. I guess I don't have enough creatures. Doesn't really work. What else? On 31 cards. I have 3-ish more cards. I guess Settle causes a lot of pain. But yeah, I think the idea here is just that the absolute nastiest, meanest thing I could possibly do is bring back Teferis after the opponent thinks that they've killed them. Then otherwise we're just grinding out value, which, I don't know. Nothing too great. I guess we can do a cleansing. Sounds fun. Sounds more fun, I think, than the Settles. At least I need to get a feel for how Brought Back works and like what kind of windows I'm looking for in these games. I don't think I can do it having never played the card before, which is where we're at. I've never cast Brought Back. Never cast it, never seen it cast. There might have been a YouTube video I watched one time or something, so right now I just can't even see it. Right now I just see nothing. I wonder if like having some memorials to bring back could be fun. Do we want to do the Lotus Field? We probably don't want 4, right? But it makes sense. Okay, lots of people are suggesting the Fall of Thran. I don't get it. I don't get what you're talking about. I don't get the combo. I don't get what you are saying you do with the Fall of Thran as you bring stuff back. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, nobody's spelling it out, so I'm just over here being like, you're all crazy. I'll just go hard on the Lotus Field, eh? It just has to be the third. Well, the problem with Lotus Field is it takes your third turn, and obviously we have a lot of 3-drops, so I don't think I want that very much. Something like this, maybe. All right. Brought back. So I think that the fun game we can play here is what we want to do is get the opponent to concede by casting the card Brought Back. If we do that, I say we've done our job. If we can get an opponent to scoop because we bring back 2 Teferis after our opponent thinks they killed them, that's the game. That's game. Like, that is us. That is our objective on this particular run. We are trying to get our opponent to scoop by bringing Teferis back. I still don't get it. You go through all that battle cry and you're blowing up lands that are going to come back anyway. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get, I don't get your Fall of Thran ideas. Because Fall of Thran, it just stays on the battlefield and keeps ticking, right? Every time you tick it, both players get lands back. It's not like only one player does. Bibbles, do it. Yeah, go eat this Lightning Strike. I mean, yeah, Fall of Thran's fine against field combo decks specifically. You can't guess you're going to play against those all the time in best of 1. Benalia. Yes, I know that Remorseful Cleric works well in combination with Fall. I've built decks like that and I put them on YouTube plenty of times. I don't get the point of playing Fall of the Thran with, specifically with Brought Back. Like, you get 2 more lands than the opponent gets, but they still get all their lands eventually. All right, we didn't draw the Brought Back here. Let's send in the Philitib. Let's play Teferi. If you resolve. Yeah, this is all, like, all of this is like you're trying to build the worst possible deck, and that's the objective with the Fall of the Thran situation. I'm going to bounce the history for more value. It's my only island available right now. The Crackles is here. Lag? What do you guys think? Do we calve this? I think we calve this. Seems like an easy Calf of Dawn to me. Have a Golem. Now we need to draw some Brought Backs to go with the Cleansings. And we need at least 2 more lands to sort of get it online. More Drakes? Boo. Send in Mr. Vigilant. I think the opponent's going to try to attack down the Teferi. I would love to play out the other Benalia though and get more knights going. And I could play other Teferi to bounce this now, or I could let the opponent attack this, kill it, then I bounce it later. Guess that's fine. Yeah! Hero of Dominaria! Sovereign of all England. Okay, well, if you want to use a lightning strike, that's okay too. I'm trying to find Arclight. Found Arclight. Brutal. But not enough to get Arclight back just yet. Hello. All right, so we want to set it up, right? Set it up with the Tefares. Let's send in this big guy first. We can untap the Lotus Field. Don't know how many we caught that beautiful interaction. But I could also just die to this Crackling Drake, so I don't think we want to do that. Electro. Alright. I suspect an Arclight Phoenix might take this Teferi out, at which point we induce rage. Rage, I tell you. Uh-huh. Finale, digging, finds the Crackling Drake. But Crackling Drake's probably not coming back this turn. I do expect some Arclight shenanigans. Opponent's still digging. Our opponent, by the way, is at 10 with a History of Benalia about to go off. I wish you'd targeted something else, but oh well. Here we go. You're just resetting my loyalty, homie. All right, are we gonna get that scoop? Are we gonna get that scoop? You see how tapped he was?
I know my responsibility.
So that's a 10-point attack. You lose to the fairies.
You need to slow down. I am not.
They didn't scoop right away. Doesn't count now. Doesn't count. Ta-da! Brought back, you guys. Brought back for the win. Where's the button? Who knew? So broken. Brought back confirmed busted. I mean, I think that what we're confirming is busted is Teferi. I think that's what we're confirming. It's like, well, what is a good combo with brought back? Oh, I know. The best cards in Standard. What's better than having them again? What's better than playing those cards over again? Nothing. Teferi spam. Ooh, slow. Really slow, and no brought back, but whatever. Not too worried about it. Draw planes off the top, and then draw brought back the following turn, and we'll have cheated on mana, which is, you know, the whole point of Magic. All three Cavaliers of Dawn. How about that? I just want to concede now. The opponent, they broke the game. They drew a card off their Fairy Miscreant. Absolutely broke my game. God, this mana base is killing me. Flyers might be trouble. No, we lost this deck before it started. Like, we are dead. We're dog meat, pal. Don't get it twisted. No chance that's what we've got. Boom, boom. Oh, the disrespecting. You're right. That was disrespectful. Main face sailors. It's got no time. Got no time. Obviously has places to be. Has to wreck this. Has to wreck me right now. You gonna rally and just kill me, or what? Gotta slow roll the winged words. Can't play that too fast. What do you do? Can blow up my own thing and bring back a Cavalier to blow up another thing. Field of Ruin, Sacrifice, that's 3, goes up to 4, goes back down to 2, goes back up to 3. Let's see, both lines lose to the Rally of Wings, whatever that is. We may as well take the line that gets us the furthest if they don't have it. So that would be Cavalier attacking, another Cavalier blowing up a favorable winds, something of that nature. Because blowing up the favorable winds is worth 3 damage, whereas blowing up one of the creatures is only worth 2. And any pump is lethal, so whatever. Oh, that game was terrible. Alright guys, I've got to go, and I really need to. My voice is killing me, and it's been a rough day. Thank you for hanging out with me, though. Tried to have some fun. Got some new deck ideas. I'm not sure what my favorite deck of the day was, to be honest. It was a pretty... It was an interesting mix of stuff, and I'm not sure really what stood out, but what really stood out are you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching the show. And I will catch you again tomorrow. So have a great night. See ya.